as Gary said earlier, a critically important year and probably the most difficult year that this legislature has faced since, certainly since the year of the income tax, and perhaps even more so than that. Folks, this is really bad. You know, we're in a pretty bad situation here, and it's not getting much better. You know, the last several years, the legislature has sort of kicked the cans down the road and not really dealt with or grasped the magnitude of the problem that we face. You should pay a visit to the Capitol and watch what's happening there and sort of see the people that are walking around. It's kind of like the Titanic is sinking, and the band is still playing, and the staff is still serving caviar, because a lot of folks just don't get the magnitude of the problem that we have. You know, I've heard a lot over the last few weeks and months about shared sacrifice. And, you know, we hear people say, well, you know, we're going to have to increase taxes a little bit. We're going to have to cut some spending, and it's going to be tough. But, you know, over the last couple of years, we've done a lot of tax increases, done a lot of borrowing. We haven't done all that much spending cuts. We really haven't. The legislature has not been willing to make the tough decisions that we need to make to resolve this budget deficit. And so I don't think you're going to find very much support, if any, from either of the House or Senate Republican caucuses for any tax increases, unless and until the legislature is willing to make those tough decisions. You know, for example, we have, this shouldn't even be that tough of a decision, but we still finance our own political campaigns using taxpayer dollars. Now, does anybody in this room think that we should raise taxes before eliminating that program? I don't. A few years ago, we were sending DSS payments to dead people to the tune of a few $1 million. Until we eradicate that kind of waste, are we going to increase the sales tax or the income tax? You're not going to find much support from somebody like me. I know many of my colleagues here at this table. So my point is that for a lot of years we've been ignoring this problem, and there's a lot of people who have already conceded that, well, this is going to have to be a mixture of tax increases and spending cuts. I ain't buying that. I'm not buying that until we squeeze out every single dollar of waste out of state government. It's not rhetorical, it's just the way I look at my view of the world.